very dramatic.
Hello! Hi, Chibi. You heard a cabbage? No cabbage here. No cabbage here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Fighting Fantasy Friday, where another brave adventurer is going to be setting foot in Deathtrap Dungeon. Are we all excited? I'm excited. I actually feel a bit nervous today. I don't know why. But yes, we're going to have another guest on, and we'll see how well they do. Now, we do have our fallen adventurer, ghost of our fallen adventurer, Chibi. The ghost of Anita Knapp haunts these tunnels. No need to feel nervous. I'm here with my trusty map. All right, you can run the show today, Chibi. You can run the show. Cool. So, what is Deathtrap Dungeon? It is a fighting fantasy book written by Ian Livingstone. It's a choose-your-own-adventure book, which means that the adventurer will be going through the dungeon, making choices as they go and facing many perils. When they do encounter an enemy, we'll be battling with our 2d6, so 2 6-sided dice. I will roll for the monster's attack, and our adventurer will roll for their attack. Whoever rolls the highest will win the attack round and deal some damage, and we'll keep going until either the creature dies or the adventurer dies. Now, I've been very, very generous. I've given the adventurer 3 lives, so they get 3 attempts at the dungeon. But, sorry, excuse me while I choke. Need a drinky. But if you are enjoying the adventure, or you're enjoying my adventurer, you can donate, and if we hit £50 donation goal, the adventure will continue. Now, I've also introduced some save points throughout the game, so it'll be a bit sort of video game-ish. We've introduced video game rules. There will be save points along the way. That just helps the adventure to progress, and it's more interesting for you and for the person playing it as well. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And I'll be timing the runs. I've got little notes in front of me. I'm such a pro streamer. I'll be timing the runs as well. So the longer they stay in, the more chance they have of getting on the leaderboard. Now, Chibi Yali is currently top of the leaderboard. Her longest survival time is 42 minutes and 45 seconds. So all the adventurer needs to do to knock her off the top spot is to survive longer than 42 minutes. All good. So, let's meet our adventurer. Hello, adventurer!
Hello!
Introduce yourself, please.
I'm NervousCabbage. I do variety streaming. I'm an old school adventurer. This is kind of my childhood, so I'm hoping to do like one run through and just survive using like base knowledge.
Yeah. I think you've got the highest chance of
I'm gonna get too confident. I'm gonna die straight away. That's like the two sides of this game. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited to play.
Well, good. I'm really excited to have you on because I know you're a big fan. So yeah, of the game, not of me.
Yeah, both.
Both. Thanks, Cabbage. So, we've had a chat previously. You've rolled your stats, I believe.
Yes.
Let's meet your character. Who are you going to be playing today?
My character is the adventurer Kimchi. They're not very lucky. I can tell you that much to start with.
Okay.
But they've got
stats?
a lot. Stats is skill is 9, stamina is 20, and luck is 8.
Okay. So you've got
they're not very
stamina.
lucky.
Really
They're
good
not very
stamina.
lucky. Oh yeah, they can keep going, but they trip over rocks a lot. So that's what's going to hold me back, I think.
Okay, tripping over rocks. Be careful of those rocks. Hi, Ormania. Nice to see you. It's been ages. How are you? Okay, so we've met the adventurer. What's next? I think we just crack on with it. You know what you're doing. I think you know what you're doing. We're just gonna have a little read. I'm gonna do an intro. I'm gonna read the background of the story, which we've already had a little bit of.
I'm gonna regress to a 10-year-old child.
Yes, let's do it.
When I last played these.
Excellent. Okay, so you've got your adventurer sheet. You start your adventure with the bare minimum of equipment, but you will find other things on your travels. You've got a sword, you're dressed in leather armour, you have a shield now too. I've been very generous in giving you a shield. It doesn't actually say that in the book, but you do have one. You also have a backpack to hold your provisions. You have 10 provisions. You can eat those at any time as long as you're not in battle, and they will restore 4 stamina points.
Okay.
In addition, you can take 1 bottle of magical potion with you. So you can either have a potion of skill, a potion of strength, or a potion of fortune. So the potion of skill restores all of your skill points. Potion of strength will restore all of your stamina points. And the potion of fortune will restore all of your luck and add 1 to your initial luck. Now, I don't know if you remember, but you can never go above your initial unless something specifically says it will add to your initial.
Probably gonna take the potion of skill.
Potion of skill, so that will restore all of your skill points. It can only be used once, so use it wisely. There's only one true way through Deathtrap Dungeon, and it may take you several attempts to find it. Make notes and draw a map as you explore. Maps are really important.
A cruelly, really badly drawn map that you can never understand later. That's what it's about.
Totally fine. It's not fighting fantasy without a bad map, is it?
You go, where am I after 5 minutes?
I don't know, but Chibi's got her map as well, so you're going to be fine. Oh, Ormania says they're a huge fan of the Fighting Fantasy series. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you.
In French, they're called
Deathtrap
Fantastiques.
Amazing. Thank you for the sub. So, not all areas contain treasure. Many are merely traps and creatures, which you will no doubt fall foul of, and I will delight in killing you, Cabbage.
Wow.
There are many wild goose chase passages, and while you may indeed progress through to your ultimate destination, it is by no means certain that you'll find what you're searching for. The one true way involves a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on initial dice rolls, should be able to get through them fairly easily. And I always laugh at that bit because, I mean, you know as well as I do, these books are not easy.
Yeah, I think he just puts that in just to like
Taunt
lure
us.
you in at the start. Like, yeah, it's gonna be easy.
Taunt
Don't
us.
worry
It's
about
gonna
it.
be
This is
fine.
fine. It's a lovely book. It's a book. It's a lovely book.
It's a lovely book. And it says,
Read
may
it,
the
it's
luck of the
fun.
gods go with you on the adventure ahead. But you know what Ian Livingstone would say? May your stamina never fail. Oh, come on, Cabbage. I was hoping you would know that.
Sorry, I was kind of like stopped. I was just into it.
May
Wow.
your stamina
I was in depth
never
there.
fail. It's got information gathered by both myself and Tiny Little Grim. Cool. So Chibi is going to be the voice of the ghosts. So feel free to interact with the audience as much as you want to, Cabbage, as well.
Okay.
If you want to ask for help or a clue from the spirits, then you go ahead. Just get into it. Just have fun. That's the score that needs to be higher than 7. Stamina. That's the score that needs to be higher than 7, right? Oh, good luck, Cabbage.
Thank you.
Field Mouse 84. That's my
feel like
that's
I
my
need
other
it.
half. That's my other
I feel
half.
like I need it.
You play the books often. It's going to be very hard. Good luck. Vindex, good morning. It's afternoon here. Hope Nervous Potato shows up. Yes, we had a guy or a girl, could have been a girl, called Nervous Potato yesterday, and I told him to come back to meet you. You met Steve Jackson at a book convention once. I've met Ian Livingston a couple of times too. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, we were discussing this earlier. Anyhow, are you ready, Cabbage?
No.
Never.
Never.
Is everybody else ready? Because if so, then
when you open the
will
first
begin.
page of these, when you open the first page of these books, demons might as well fly out.
They might as well have.
Yeah, that's the introduction.
You're going to be writing along on the map. Hold up a pencil of doom. I also have a pencil of doom. So if you missed it before, Cabbage is going to have 3 lives. We've kind of applied video game tactics. 3 lives, but if we hit the donation goal of £50 at the top there, he will get a bonus life. So last week's adventurer did not get the bonus life, and they did not make it onto the leaderboard or top of the leaderboard. So here we go. Cabbage, good luck. Are you ready?
Let's go, I'm ready.
Let's go. So having seen one of Suckenfit's challenges nailed to a tree, you decide that this year you are going to attempt the walk. For the last 5 years, you have been attracted to it, not for the rewards, but for the simple fact that nobody has ever emerged victorious from the labyrinth. You intend to make this the year in which a champion is crowned. Gathering up your belongings, you set off immediately. 2 days' walk takes you west to the coast, where you enter the cursed Port Blacksand. Wasting no time in that city of thieves, you buy your passage on a small boat, sailing north to where the river meets the sea, and from there you take a raft upriver for 4 more days until you finally arrive in Fang. The trial begins in 3 days, and the town is in an almost hysterical mood of excitement. You register your entry with the officials and are given a violet scarf to tie around your arm, informing everyone of your status. For 3 days you enjoy Fang's greatest hospitality and are treated like a demigod. During the long merriment you almost forget your purpose in Fang, but the evening before the trial, the magnitude of the task ahead begins to dominate your thoughts. Later you're taken to a special guest house and shown to your room. There is a splendid 4-poster bed with satin sheets to help you rest, but there is little time left for sleep. Just before dawn, a trumpet call awakens you from vivid dreams of flaming pits and giant black spiders. Minutes later there's a knock on your door, and a man's voice rings out saying your challenge begins soon. Please be ready to leave in 10 minutes. You climb out of bed, walk over to the window and open the shutters. Already people are thronging the streets, moving quietly through the morning mist, spectators on their way to the labyrinth, no doubt, hoping to find good vantage points from which to watch the competitors. You turn away and walk over to a wooden table on which your trusty sword lies. You pick it up and cut the air with a mighty sweep, wondering what beasts its sharp edge may soon have to meet. Then you open the door into the corridor. A small man greets you with a low bow as you emerge from your bedroom. Please follow me, he says. He turns to his left and walks quickly towards the stairs at the end of the corridor. Leaving your guest house, he darts down narrow alleyways between houses, and you have to walk quickly to keep up with him. Soon, you come into wide dirt roads lined with cheering crowds. When they see your violet scarf, they cheer even louder and start showering you with flowers. The long shadows cast by the people in front of you shrink as the bright yellow sun rises higher in the morning sky. Standing there in front of the noisy and vibrant crowd, you suddenly feel strangely alone, aware of your coming ordeal. You feel a tug on your shirt and see your small guide eagerly beckoning you to follow him. Ahead you see the looming hillside and the dark mouth of a tunnel disappearing into its inner depths. As you get closer, you notice 2 great stone pillars on either side of the tunnel entrance. The pillars are covered with ornate carvings, writhing serpents, demons, deities, each seeming to scream a silent warning to those who would pass beyond them. You see Baron Suckenfit himself standing by the entrance, waiting to greet the contenders in the trial of champions. You count 5 others standing proudly in line, their violet scarves displayed for all to see. There are 2 bare-chested barbarians dressed in furs. They stand completely motionless, legs straight and slightly apart, arms thrust forward to rest on the hilts of their long, double-headed battle axes. A sleek elven woman with golden hair and feline green eyes is adjusting the crossbar of daggers wrapped around her leather tunic. Of the 2 remaining men, one is covered from head to foot in iron plate armour with a plumed helmet and a crested shield. The other is cloaked in black robes, only his dark eyes showing between the swathes of his black face scarves. Long knives and other silent death weapons hang from his belt. The 5 contenders acknowledge your arrival with almost imperceptible nods of the head. And you turn to face the exultant crowd for one last time. Suddenly a hush falls over the crowd as Baron Succumbit steps forward holding 6 bamboo sticks. You draw one from his outstretched hand and read the word 5th. Then the trial begins. The knight goes first. He salutes the crowd before disappearing into the tunnel and is followed half an hour later by the elf. Next goes a barbarian and then the dark assassin. It is now your turn to salute the crowd. Holding your violet scarf aloft, you take one final deep breath of cool fresh air before turning to pass between the stone pillar gateway into Succumbit's corridors of power to face unknown perils on the walk through the mighty Baron's Deathtrap Dungeon. Thank you for the follow P-words. Hi. Hello. But yes, we're going to go through. Cabbage has 3 lives. If you want to donate to give him a 4th, then please do. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm just brushing the flowers off my shoulder. Like,
Get off.
The admiration was
Get
a bit
off.
much, you know, like, because they were just like showering me with praise and like cheering my name. It was all a bit much, so I'm just kind of like standing in the doorway coming down from that, staring into the dark abyss in front of me.
Let's go. So I'm not going to start the timer yet. I'm going to start the timer at a very specific point. The clamour of the excited spectators fades away as you venture deep into the gloom of the cavern tunnel. Large crystals hang from the tunnel roof at 20-metre intervals, radiating a soft light, just enough for you to see your way. As your eyes gradually become accustomed to the near darkness, you begin to see movement all around. Spiders and beetles crawling up and down the chiselled walls disappear quickly into cracks and crevices as they sense your approach. Mice and rats. That's the one. Mice and rats. Did I say rice and mats?
Rice and mats are everywhere.
Rice and mats everywhere. They scurry along the floor ahead of you, and droplets of water drip into small pools with an eerie plopping sound, which echoes down the tunnel. The air is cold, moist, and dank. After walking slowly along the tunnel for about 5 minutes, you arrive at a stone table standing against the wall on your left, and I'm going to start the timer now. On it there are 6 boxes, one of which has your name on it. I don't know why it's red. Why is it red? I'm not going to worry about that. Do you wish to open the box or continue walking north?
It's got my name on. Open it. Sure.
Open the box. 270. So I don't know if you want to make a note of the page numbers as well. You can if you want to. That was 270. The lid of the box lifts off easily. Inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note written on a small piece of parchment addressed to you. After placing the gold in your pocket, you read the message which says, "Well done. At least you have the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you. Now I can advise you that you will need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through my Deathtrap Dungeon. Signed, Baron Succumbit." Memorising the advice on the note, you tear it into tiny pieces and continue north along the tunnel. Turn to 66.
Lovely gentleman, Baron. Met him once. Lovely. Bought the whole tavern a beer.
Lovely.
Everyone loves Baron. I'm just strolling up the north corridor, just
Is he
like reminiscing.
known for being kind and generous?
He's prolific for being like, he's like a cheeky prankster, but he's good to the town. Like if your chair leg falls off in the tavern, you know, it's ooh, Baron. But then he'll like fling you a gold piece, so it's all good.
Sounds nice. After walking down the tunnel for a few minutes, you come to a junction. meticulously follows the footsteps of Kimchi. Hi, Rezko. How are you doing? A white arrow is painted on one wall, pointing west. On the floor, you can see wet footprints made by those who entered before you. It's hard to be sure, but it looks as though 3 of them followed the direction of the arrow, whilst one of them decided to go east. Do you want to go west or east?
I'm gonna go off the beaten track and go east, I think.
Head east. 119. Ahead you see a large obstruction on the tunnel floor. Although it's too dark to make out exactly what it is, the wet footprints you've been following carry on towards the obstruction. Do you want to continue east, or would you like to go back to the junction and head west?
I feel like I'm committed now.
Yeah? You're going to go
Yeah,
east?
we'll keep going east.
Have you got your sword out?
Yep.
Yeah?
Got it here. Ready. Always.
Always ready.
A good adventurer always has his sword. My
course.
shield, I think I left my shield like at the entrance gate. But I'll run back and I'll get that later if I need it. If I need the shield, I'll run back and get it.
Sure. Yeah, no worries. Okay, we're going to go east. That's number 56. You see the obstruction is a large brown boulder-like object. You touch it with your hand and are surprised to find that it is soft and spongy. Do you want to try to climb over it, or do you want to slice it open with your sword?
So, as my life adventuring has taught me in a long time, the worst option you can ever make is just like stabbing things. So I'm just I'm gonna climb it.
Climb over
You
it.
don't want to start jabbing random. You get taught that in adventuring school before you when you taught it.
Adventuring 101.
Rule 1: don't just start jabbing things with your sword.
Sure.
If possible, climb it.
Climb it. Okay, 373. Tiny skipped adventuring score, yeah. She skipped it. 373. Let's see.
Some people don't need it. It's like normal school. Some people don't need it.
Right. You clamber onto the soft boulder, half expecting to be engulfed by it at any moment. Getting over it is difficult as your limbs sink into its soft casing, but eventually you manage to struggle over it. Relieved to be back on firm ground, you head east. Turn to 13. Shibby, whilst you're here, I've forgotten to give Cabbage a shout out. Would you mind very much giving Cabbage a shout out for me?
My artistic skill is very bad. Okay.
You were too busy shoe shopping. Okay. Okay, we're on number 13. Thank you for shouting him out. The tunnel makes a sudden turn to the left and heads north for as far as you can see. The footprints that you are following start to peter out as the tunnel becomes gradually drier. I cannot speak today. Great for a narrator. Soon you are beyond the dripping roof and the pools on the floor. You notice the air becoming hotter and you find yourself panting, even though you are walking quite slowly. In a small recess on the left-hand wall, you see a section of bamboo standing on its end. Lifting it down, you see that it is filled with a clear liquid. Your throat is painfully dry and you feel a little dizzy from the heat in the tunnel. If you wish to drink the liquid, you can, or if you want to not risk drinking it and carry on, you also can. So drink or not drink?
This could be one of those double bluffs, though. It sounds like such a bad idea, but it's so tempting. Look at you having a drink when you know that I'm in this corridor, thirsty, absolutely desperate, and you're sitting
so
rubbing it in my face.
refreshing.
Fine, we're gonna have a drink. We're gonna drink from the bamboo.
Have a drink.
We're gonna have a drink from the bamboo.
147.
This could be a bad idea already.
147. The water in the bamboo pipe is welcomingly refreshing. It also contains a magical solution which will enable you to be exposed to melting point temperatures without harm. Discarding the bamboo, you set off north again in good spirits.
Okay.
Turn to 182.
This doesn't normally happen.
The Baron has been really good to you, hasn't he?
Good old Baron.
Good old Baron. Okay, the temperature continues to rise, and you find yourself dripping with sweat. As you struggle on, the heat intensifies until it feels like white heat, and it becomes so unbearable that you begin to pass out. But you drank the liquid from the bamboo pipe, so we're going to turn to number 25.
I don't want to give a life lesson that drinking random liquids is good. Like, don't do that.
You didn't write the book. Ian did.
Ian did.
It's Ian's lesson.
Ian's life lesson, drink random liquids.
Just drink random liquid from bamboo in a Deathtrap dungeon. Sure, why not? Although the temperature in the tunnel is higher than you could normally tolerate, the liquid from the bamboo pipe has kept you alive. Turn to 197. Doing well so far, Cabbage. Okay, mercifully, the temperature now starts to drop rapidly, and soon it feels almost cool again. On the left-hand side of the tunnel is a closed door. It has a small iron plate in it which might possibly slide open. Do you want to open the door, open the iron plate, or continue north?
This is a tricky one. Because there's obviously going to be something in one of these, but one of them's going to be certain death. Iron plate, iron door, keep going.
Yeah, open the door, slide the iron plate, or keep going north.
I'm going to slide the iron plate.
Slide the iron plate.
Yeah.
He's recalling all of the lessons of adventure.
I don't know why. Just
Okay.
a door seems like it would be more tempting. But then
156.
Okay, let's do it.
Are we doing it? Sliding the
Yep.
iron plate. Committing?
Committed.
Committed. 156. The small plate slides open easily and you find yourself peering into a room with a deep pit in the floor behind the door. On the opposite wall there are 2 iron hooks, one of which hangs a coil of rope. If you wish to open the door, jump over the pit and take the rope, you can, or you can leave it and continue heading north along the tunnel.
I'm going to jump the pit. Jump the pit.
Jump the pit.
Jump the pit. I've never said any worse words in my life. We're going to jump the pit.
Jump the pit. 208.
Right, here's the pit.
208. Fearless.
Jump
Fearless.
the pit.
Fearless
Jump
Cabbage.
the pit and get the rope. I want that rope.
Okay, the door swings open into the room. You step back and jump over the pit. You put the rope in your backpack, jumping back over the pit to leave the room and head north.
How big was the pit for it to be that easy?
I don't know.
Was it just like a meter by a meter?
I guess so. I mean, it looked bigger through the iron plate.
It's like the size of a penny, the bit when you actually get close to it. Just stepped it.
It's
That was
a mere
easy.
crack in the floor. Right.
That's too easy.
Too easy? Luring you into full sense of security, I think. Turn to 326. Exactly. Right. Ahead, you see that the tunnel turns sharply to the left. You turn the corner and almost bump straight into 2 fierce-looking orcs, armed with morning stars and wearing leather armour. You're totally unprepared, and as you draw your sword, one of them swings its morning star at you. I'd like you to roll one of your dice, please.
Okay. 4?
4. Turn to 189. Do you have physical dice or digital dice?
I've got digital dice.
Oh. What did I say? 189. The
My
Orc's
skill
Morning
is
Star.
9.
Yours. The Orc's...
The ghosts are whispering in my ears.
Oh, what's your skill, Cabbage?
Ooh,
Oh,
what's your
yes.
skill?
The Orc's Morning Star sinks agonizingly into your left thigh. Lose 4 stamina.
Wow.
Oh no,
that's a
sorry,
lot.
3 stamina. Lose 3 stamina.
That's still a lot.
Still a good, yeah, it's still a blow. You stagger backwards, but manage to regain your balance in time to defend yourself. Fortunately, the tunnel is too narrow for both orcs to attack you at once. You must fight them one at a time. Okay, so in your monster encounter bit on your adventurous sheet, I'd like you to note down that the first orc has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5, and the second orc has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4.
5 and 5, 6 and 4.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to roll at the same time, and we're going to add our skill. And whoever
Okay.
rolls highest wins
I'm
the
ready.
attack roll. Okay, you're ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
8.
I got a 10, so I deal 2 damage
Blessed.
to you. So take 2 off your stamina.
It's death. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, did you get 8 in total or 8 plus your...
No, 8 plus my... Oh, it's
8.
8 plus skill, isn't it?
Yeah, 8 plus skill. Sorry, what did you get in total then? Sorry.
17.
17. So you hit me.
Okay.
There you go. So I reduce my health by 2. There we go. Okay.
Sorry, I panicked. I'm not used to real combat. I'm not a real adventurer.
Oh,
I
that's...
lied on my application.
No worries. So we're gonna
I've
roll.
I've never been in a fight
Oh,
before.
So we're gonna roll both of our dice and add our skill, and if you could just tell me what the total number is,
Okay.
and then I will tell you what my total number is. Oh, he's a new a new graduate. Okay, let's roll again. What is your total
14.
attack score? You're 14. 5, 6, 7. I got 13. So you hit me. So the first orc is on 1 health. Great. I've got physical dice, by the way. I only trust physical dice. I don't trust digital dice. Right.
I couldn't find mine because I'm midway through packing the house.
Ah, fair enough. That's fair enough.
Okay, one more. Oh no,
One
it's a
more.
bad one. 13.
I got 14. So now you reduce your stamina by 2. So I've hit you.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Let's go again.
That's a good roll. 19.
Ooh, I got a 15, so you've killed that first orc. So now the second orc steps up and is ready to attack. So let's go.
Okay. $20.
Wow, I got a 12. Okay, so you've already given him 1 hit. That's 2 damage that you've done to him. You need 1 more hit and then he's dead.
Oh, that was bad though.
Oh, I've got a bad roll as well.
12.
6. So I got 9. So
Okay,
he's
okay, fine.
so
Bad
he's
was good.
dead. So if you win the battle, turn to 257.
Thank God for that. My heart's racing.
Is it? Amazing. He's not cabbage anymore. He's kimchi. He's really in there.
That battle was really intense. Can I eat some lunch?
Of course you can.
Like, okay, I'm gonna eat. Let's eat some lunch
Yeah.
quickly after that. Put my
Yeah.
provisions down to 9. My stamina back up 4. Is it?
Yeah,
first?
by 4.
Yeah.
So each provision gives you 4 stamina.
That battle made me really hungry. That's like one thing that people know about me as an adventurer. Whenever I battle, I get really, really hungry really quickly.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna give you a snack.
They were bad men. Ooh, nom nom nom.
There you go. Those are
They
the
were not
provisions now.
kind. They were not kind people. Definitely were not the Baron's friends.
They were orcs.
I can tell you, they were definitely not the friends of the Baron. We would not associate with them.
Okay, so inside one of the orc's pockets, you find 1 gold piece and a hollow
Okay.
wooden tube. You put
So
them
bamboo.
basically. You can put both of those findings in your backpack, and you're gonna set off west.
Sure, why not?
164. 164. As you walk along, droplets of water again start falling from the tunnel ceiling. You can see wet footprints made by the same boots that led you here, heading west. The footprints lead to a closed iron door in the right-hand wall of the tunnel, but they don't seem to go any further. Do you want to open the door or carry on going west?
I'm gonna keep going west.
Keep going west. Turn to
I don't
80.
trust the mystery footsteps anymore.
Okay. Turn to 83. The passage soon leads to a junction. You notice more footprints on the floor, possibly as many as 3 pairs, heading north from the south passage. You decide to follow them. Turn to 37.
Okay.
Okay, the passage opens out into a wide cavern, which is darker and much drier. Ahead you see the footprints gradually fade and then disappear. There's a large idol in the centre of the cavern, standing approximately 6 meters high. It has jewelled eyes, each as big as your fist. There are 2 giant stuffed bird-like creatures standing on either side of the idol. Do you wish to climb the idol to take the jewels, or do you want to walk through the cavern to the tunnel in the opposite wall?
This screams bad decisions, but I'm gonna take one of the jewels.
Okay, so you're gonna try to take the jewels.
This is a bad choice.
3, 5,
This is like
1.
I'm breaking all of the adventurer's code right now that I was taught in school.
What could possibly go
Exactly,
wrong?
what could possibly go wrong? I feel like the ghosts in the cavern are just screaming at me to stop. Do you want idol in here?
Okay, the idol is very smooth, and it will be difficult to climb. Do you have rope?
Yes, I
Yes.
do. I actually do have rope.
You have rope. So we're going to turn to 396. You make the rope into a lasso, whirl it above your head, and throw it at the idol's head, smiling happily as it falls around its neck. Then you tighten the noose and start to climb.
Proper smug with myself.
Did you learn that in an adventure school?
No,
too?
that was like a summer camp in cowboy school. Like that was different. I was just like pastime.
Yeah. You tighten.
I'm just standing at the bottom now. I don't even want to climb it. I'm just standing smug with how like good that throw was.
I mean, that is an achievement. You should get like a gold star for that or something.
Yeah, exactly. First try as well.
First try.
Okay, let's climb it. Let's climb it.
You
I'm
tighten
ready.
the noose and start to climb, hauling yourself up the rope. You're soon at the top of the idol, sitting on the bridge of its nose, holding onto the rope. You draw your sword and wonder which of the jeweled eyes to prise out first. Do you want to prise out the left eye or the right eye? What could possibly go wrong?
What difference could it possibly make? The right eye.
The right eye.
Surely, what difference could it make?
Just to let you know that if you pass this bit, this is going to be a save point. If you don't pass this bit, you're going back to the beginning. So we're going to the right eye, number 34. You try to force the point of your sword under the emerald eye. Much to your surprise, the emerald shatters on contact, releasing a jet of poisonous gas straight into your face.
Wow.
The gas knocks you out and you release the rope, bounce down the idol, and crash onto the stone floor. Your adventure ends here.
Oh no. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave a corpse down here. That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine. It's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
20 minutes though. 20 minutes is.
What color can I use to wait? Where's my map?
Where is your map?
Okay, caps lock. Don't touch. I. Okay, got
Not
it.
the right
got
one.
it.
Don't
got
touch
it.
the right
got it.
one. The right
Got it.
one is
Locked
not
in.
the right one.
I'm gonna look in. I should have asked the ghosts what to do. I'm gonna use that more in my next play.
The ghosts. Yeah, because I think we've got tiny little Grim in here as well. I don't know if she's still there, but she did pop in. So we've got the ghost of Grim and the ghost of Anita Nap in there.
I need a nap.
Anita Nap.
Okay. One life down to
Okay,
2.
one life
That's fine.
down.
We're just learning our bearings at the minute.
Oh, I've got to give you this.
Aw. We're just
Sorry,
gonna
Cabbage.
retrace. We're gonna retrace our steps up until that point.
Okay. So I've reset the timer. So we're going to start at the box. There are 6 boxes, one with your name on it. Do you want to open it or continue walking north?
We'll open it. I feel like it's safe.
Open the
I'm
box.
getting deja vu.
270. Like, I've been here before.
Yeah.
Been here before. The lid of the box slides off easily. Inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note written on a small piece of parchment addressed to you. After placing the gold in your pocket, you read the message which says, "Well done, at least you have the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you. And now I can advise you that you will need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through my Deathtrap Dungeon." Signed, Baron Succumbit. Memorising the advice on the note, you tear it into tiny pieces and continue north along the tunnel. Turn to 66.
Good old Baron.
I know the book, but I won't spoil anything. That's not a problem.
Good old Baron.
That's the Baron we know and love.
That's the Baron we like. Good old bamboo water Baron.
After walking down the tunnel for a few minutes, you come to a junction. A white arrow painted on one wall points west. On the floor you can see wet footprints made by those who came before you. It's hard to be sure, but it looks as though 3 of them followed the direction of that arrow, while 1 decided to go east. Do you want to head west or east?
We're gonna head west this time.
Go west!
We're gonna go west. We're gonna go probably instant death.
If you wish to
But
head
I'm
west...
I'm curious, Cat.
293 to go
Cabbage.
west. You're a curious cabbage today.
Curious Cabbage.
We're going to go west to 293. Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the west passage of the tunnel, you soon arrive at a junction. If you wish to continue west, you can. That follows 2 sets of footprints. Or you can head north following the 3rd set of footprints.
We're gonna go north.
You're going to head north
Yeah.
following the 3rd set of
Yeah,
footprints.
yeah.
We're going to turn to 387.
I'm gonna start sounding more confident with my decisions. Yes, north, onwards.
North onwards. What did I say? 387. Yes. Ahead you hear the thud of... Sorry?
I'm gonna summon all of the ghost knowledge and ghost power that I have to survive.
No checkpoint, so our adventurer loses all that he found so far. Yes, so you'll have no rope.
Yeah, I have a shield, leather armor, sword, 2 gold, and 10 provisions.
Yes. Perfecto. Ahead you hear the thud of heavy footsteps approaching. Out of the gloom steps a large, primitive being dressed in animal hide and carrying a stone club. On seeing you, he grunts and spits on the floor, then raises his club and lumbers on towards you, looking anything but friendly. You draw your sword and prepare to fight the caveman. He has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 7.
Wonderful.
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 Take a little.
But he's a caveman, so he's obviously the Baron's friend. He's just messing about. So
He just wants a hug.
Yeah. We'll just go with it.
Let's go. Okay, so roll both dice and add your skill.
Okay. 16.
I got a 10, so you deal 2 points of damage to the caveman. Okay.
14.
I got a 13. Close one. You do 2 points of damage to him. Again.
Oh wow. 12.
I got a 16 this time, so he hits you
so
for 2.
that's down 18. Okay, we'll go again.
Let's go again.
Swing our mighty swords. 16.
I got an 11, so he's now down to 1 health.
Okay. One more, just one more good
more,
swing of the
come
sword. One more good swing. That's not a good swing of the sword. 15.
I got a 13, so he's dead.
Ooh.
He's dead. You got him. If you win, turn to 114. Was a good swing.
It was a good final, just the final lunge. It's like, that's what you want.
The caveman is wearing a leather wristband with 4 small rat skulls hanging from it.
Lovely.
Do you wish to put it on your own wrist, or leave it and set off north again?
Sure, why not?
Why
Why
not?
not? Why not? Why not pop it on?
Possibly
It's like,
go wrong.
yeah, pop on the wristband. A
336.
rat wristband.
336.
Pop it on. Pop it on. I can tell you why not. No, pop it on. Pop it on. Just pop it on.
That's like your catchphrase now.
Pop
The
it-
wristband was made and cursed by a hag. Slows down
Great.
your reactions and dulls your senses. Reduce your skill by 4 points.
Wow. Okay, fine. That's fine. We just need good dice rolls then.
You kick the tunnel wall in anger and stomp
But
off
really-
north.
but-
You're in a
but
huff
really-
now.
You kick the tunnel wall in anger, but really
God damn-
badly because my skills halved now.
I'm surprised you don't hurt yourself, but you know. Right, 298 we're going to. 298. You see a backpack propped up against the tunnel wall. You wonder if it perhaps belongs to one of your rivals. You can look inside the backpack or continue heading north.
Sure, what else could go wrong? We'll look in the backpack. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Stop making that face at me.
304.
We'll look in the backpack, why not? It's gonna be
Why
full of
not?
rats, isn't it? It's gonna be full of
There
rats.
is a
gold.
single gold piece lying in the bottom of the backpack. As you reach for it,
I know, I want to change my mind. I don't want to take it.
you suddenly feel a light tickling movement on the back of your hand. You withdraw your hand slowly, trying to control your mounting panic, and you're horrified to see a black widow spider. Before you can shake it off, it sinks its poisonous fangs deep into your wrist. You lose 6 stamina.
This is all a bit much. I'm gonna stop and have lunch. It's getting a bit much for me.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
If you're still
so
alive, turn
I'm-
to 20.
So I'm reduced down 5, but add 4 because I'm gonna stop and have lunch.
Yeah.
This is getting wow. This is go. I've only had one fight. There we go. Okay.
Turn to 20. Here we go. Come on, Cabbage. Remember,
the next-
guys, he's only got 2 lives left. If you want him to carry on, you can donate. You can even donate a small amount. If we can hit
Okay.
£50 today, I'll give him a bonus life.
I'm gonna get cautious now.
Only your incredible strength. Well, you were like, come on, we're going to charge forward and be
I'm gonna get-
courageous and
I can't charge
confident.
forward. I've got 5 skill. I can like lodge forward.
Little baby steps.
Just like I'm imagining him just like huffing down the corridor now. You know, like when someone's in a mood and they just
Yeah.
storm off. He's just doing that all the way down the corridor. Maybe
God, I don't even like your stupid dungeon.
Yeah, making noises like, can't believe him. Can't believe that Baron. You know when someone takes a prank too far, putting a Black Widow in the backpack was just like too much. He took his joke too far this time.
You're gonna
Okay,
have
I'm ready.
You're gonna have some words with him when you get
I'm
out.
ready. Oh yeah.
When I
But the
get out,
problem is when he does this, you'll never see him for 4 months, and you'll forget about it.
that's his
Okay,
trick.
I'm ready. I'm ready to put my hand in some more spidery backpacks.
Only your incredible strength could withstand the poisonous spider's bite. However, you are weakened and you notice your hand trembling as you pocket your gold piece. You must reduce your skill by 1 point.
All of that for 1 gold.
You curse the person who dropped the backpack and
Baron!
set off north. Baron!
Baron! Shake my hands into the air.
Turn to 279. So you're going north again now.
It's okay, we'll pick this up now.
You arrive at a junction in the tunnel. A new branch leads west, but the wet footprints you've been following continue north, and you decide to keep following them. So you're continuing north.
They didn't even get a choice.
I think it's just to
Nah.
railroad you into going where you need to go.
He's just that scared now. He just wants to be with someone else.
You soon come to another junction in the tunnel. One branch leads east, but the wet footprints you've been following continue north, and again you decide to follow them. So we're going to 37 now. The passage opens out into a wide cavern, which is darker but much drier.
Is there a gold statue in the middle?
Oh, wouldn't you know it? There
Oh,
is
wow.
a large idol in the centre of the cavern, standing approximately 6
Wow.
meters high.
That railroaded you really quickly. Okay.
Like, hello, you're at the idol now. It took you, what, 20 minutes to get here before?
Is this like when someone tells you the shortcut to get to the shops that you never knew all your life? Okay.
So first you died poison. I've forgotten to write it down. You died by poison before. Okay, there's a large idol in the centre of the cavern, standing approximately 6 meters high. It's got jeweled eyes, each as big as your fist. There are 2 giant stuffed bird-like creatures standing on either side of the idol. If you wish to climb the idol to take the jewels, you can, or you can walk through the cavern to the tunnel in the opposite wall.
I don't have a rope. I mean, I don't know why I would need one. Okay, we're not scaling the idol. We're just leaving.
You're gonna leave. You're gonna walk through the cavern to the tunnel.
I'm just getting a bad feeling about the the giant idol. And there's a corpse lying at the bottom of it, which looks pretty fresh. It looks about like 25 minutes old, fresh. So I'm just gonna ignore that and just like go past it.
Oh, Chibi's going. Ooh, are you making ghost noises?
Ooh.
You're making ghost noises, Chibi.
Why are the ghosts trying to summon me? But I don't have a rope. Ghost, speak. If there's a ghost in this room, knock 3 times.
I'm trying to be spoopy.
Trying to be spoopy.
That's fine.
Okay, so the ghosts are just trying to throw me off, just like Ian Livingston.
Atmosphere.
Just like Ian Livingston would want. Okay,
Ian Livingston would be proud. Right, you're going through the tunnel. You're getting out of here. 239. Hello. 239. Thanks for being here again. Hope you're enjoying it. He's doing well. He's doing well. 239. Not much further down the tunnel, you come to a closed door on your left. Oh yeah, save point. Pooh, save point. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're at 12 minutes. 12 minutes we're at a save point. So you can draw a line underneath the thing.
Okay.
Underneath your inventory, so everything you've got in your inventory
All
stays.
All I have is a cursed rat wristband.
And a gold piece.
And a gold piece.
And a gold piece.
Wow. I'm a bad adventurer.
Right, what skill and luck are you on at the moment? Your skill is
4.
4. Luck
is 8 still.
Is 8. Cool. So if you ever want to return to this point, you can do, or next time you can go straight back to the start. But there's not going to be a next time. You're going to make it out.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
100%.
Right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So this is 12 minutes. Not much further down the tunnel, you come to a closed door on the left. Thanks for that, Chibi. Oh, that was terrible. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently but hear nothing. If you wish to open the door, you can, or you can keep going north.
We're opening the door.
Oh yeah, 3 gold pieces because you got the 2 from the box. Opening the door. Open the door.
Open the door. Let's have a wee peep. A wee peep through the door.
Just a little one.
Just a little, just a little peep.
102. What could possibly go wrong?
Because I feel like, am I following Chibi's 6 footsteps, and I'm gonna find the body of Anita Nap up here somewhere?
Maybe. I'm gonna sneeze, I think.
I'm fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna mute. It didn't happen, it went away.
Don't you hate that?
I was all ready for a big sneeze. Oh, right. It's what you do inside that matters. That's what he said. That's what she said.
This is why my parents kicked me out of the house and told me I'm not allowed back until I'm a great adventurer. And now look where I am.
Now look at you.
Bitten by a spider with a cursed rat wristband. At least I can take them 3 gold home.
Yeah. I mean, that's enough to buy a cow, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so you enter a room which is small and completely empty, but as soon as you are inside, the door slams shut behind you. Suddenly a voice booms out of nowhere shouting, "Welcome to Deathtrap Dungeon, the ingenious killer labyrinth of my master. Adventurer, I trust you will pay your respects to my master by shouting out his name." Will you shout, "Hail Succumvit," or "Succumvit is a worm"?
I'm gonna get cocky and call him a worm.
Succumvit is a worm. Turn to 251.
It's just like real life, just making bad decisions.
Once again, the mysterious voice calls out, only this time, to your great surprise, it is far less threatening. "Good, my master likes those who show spirit. Take this gift to help you."
Okay.
I will grant you one wish, but only one wish. Farewell. And a gold ring magically appears out of nowhere and lands at your feet with a gentle tinkle. You pick it up and put it on, and the door opens, and you step back into the tunnel to continue north.
Okay.
So you now have a lovely gold ring.
A lovely gold ring
that
to go
will
with
grant
my
you one
rat.
wish.
Now to go with my rat head wristband. It's accessorizing.
Sure, you are accessorizing to the max.
Hi.
Hi, just
Hi, this is-
Hi.
Hi, this is NervousCabbage, and this is accessorizing in Deathtrap Dungeon. We're going to show you how to make a lovely outfit out of what you can find. Okay, I've got a lovely, nice signet ring now. But what's my wish?
I don't know. Maybe it'll come
Okay.
into play later. I don't think I've ever got the ring.
I wish to be out of Deathtrap Dungeon and be back home.
That would be
Done,
great,
done,
wouldn't it? Done. Okay, you're gonna go to 344. 344. Ooh, a tunnel twists and turns, but keeps steadily north. Ahead you see the thin shaft of blue light streaming down from the ceiling to the floor. It sparkles and shimmers, and you can see images of laughing faces in the light. Do you want to walk through the light or around the light?
I'm going to walk around the light.
Around the light. 107. 107. What could possibly go wrong?
Just like creep around it. Just like
Creep,
carefully.
creep. If only you had a friendly ghost to help you out, Cabbage. If only.
If only, should I walk through the ghosts? I don't want to
Probably.
walk through ghosts. That seems like I'd be interrupting whatever they're doing.
Oh, what did I
Ghost
say the
stuff.
thingy was then? Does anybody remember what page number I just said? Was it 107? Or
You have
missed it.
completed Deathtrap Dungeon. Well
Oh, no,
done.
what did I say? Did I say 107? 107. Thank you, Chibi. Okay, you come to an arched doorway set in the right-hand wall of the tunnel. The heavy stone door is closed, but there's an iron latch and a round handle. You can try the door, or you can just continue to walk along the tunnel.
Sure, we'll try the door.
Try
Sure.
the door. 168. Lifting the latch and pushing the heavy stone door open, you find yourself in a large cavern. The light is dim and murky, but as your eyes begin to adjust, you see that the walls are covered in green algae and running with moisture. The floor is strewn with straw. The atmosphere is warm, damp and fetid, and a soft humming fills the air. You step gingerly through the straw towards a corner of the cavern, where there appears to be a shallow pit. Peering warily into the pit, you're disgusted to see a mass of pale, writhing worms, some as much as half a metre long. Utterly nauseated, you're about to turn away when you notice that they're in the undulating bodies. They are swarming around a dagger. Its point held fast in a crack in the pit floor. The hilt is cased in black leather, studded with opals, and the blade is fashioned from a strange reddish-black burnished metal that you've never seen before. That's rather loud. You long to touch the dagger, but this would mean plunging your hands in among the writhing worms. Do you reach for the dagger, or back away in disgust and leave the cavern?
They're just worms. They're just worms.
They're just worms.
Quickly get it. Just quickly get it, and then like just grab it and pull it back out.
Reach for the dagger.
Because it's just like fishing in the homelands when you've got to go get the bait from the old-fashioned fishery.
There is an illustration of the dagger in the book, if I remember well. There is, yes,
We'll
there
grab
is. There you go.
We'll grab it.
Gonna grab
The
that
artwork
dagger.
looks amazing. We're gonna grab it. Look, it's not even
Number-
that deep in.
94. Taking a deep breath, you lean over the pit and plunge your forearm into the mass of wriggling worms. They're cold and clammy and feel extremely nasty, but at least they are harmless, and you're able to seize the dagger by the hilt. You give it a hard tug and it comes away from the crack. in which it was embedded. Admiring its beauty, you wonder whether it might have once belonged to some luckless contestant. You put the opal-studded dagger firmly in your belt, and you leave the cavern. 174.
Awesome. It's handy. That helps. I don't know what for, but that'll help.
That will definitely help. As you make your way back to the doorway, the buzzing sound increases in intensity, and you look around desperate to discover where it's coming from. Glancing up in the nick of time, you see the huge and grotesque black shape of a giant fly emerging from its recess high up in the cavern wall. As it gets closer, you realise that it is at least 1.5 meters long. Its opaque wings vibrate, making the sickening buzzing noise that you can hear, and its 6 black hairy legs are poised to grasp your body.
Does it have Jeff Goldblum's face?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It does. Below its Jeff Goldblum face is a long, shiny black proboscis, which darts in and out venomously. You've stolen the Jeff Goldblum fly's treasure from its brood of maggots. You must take the consequences. Test your luck. So I'm going to ask you to roll both of your dice.
I'm not a very lucky person. 4.
Okay, so that needs to be equal to or less than your luck score. So I believe that you are lucky.
Okay.
Turn to 39.
Get away from me, Jeff Goldblum. I don't want you to star in a sequel.
Okay, so you manage to evade the outstretched legs of the diving giant fly. Stepping back, you draw your sword and prepare to fight the hideous insect as it turns to attack you. The Jeff Goldblum fly has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 8.
Wow. Actually, I'm not surprised he's that skillful.
Right.
Okay, let's fight the giant fly, I guess. I'm ready.
Let's fight the fly. Okay.
Bad roll. Oh no, that's very bad.
What did you get?
8.
Oh, I got an 11. So I hit you for 2.
Okay. I should have had some lunch before this.
Because your skill is really low, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 4 now.
4.
Stupid. Can I not wish for Jeff Goldblum to go away?
Well, I mean, it did say 1 wish, but it didn't say when you could use it, so I don't know.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it again. One more.
Okay, 1 more. It says you may escape by running back into the tunnel to head north if you want to, but you will take a wound if you do that.
Fine, run away from Jeff Goldblum is too strong for me.
You want to run away?
Jeff Goldblum, no. I'm sorry, I can't fight you.
Okay, so you're gonna run away, but you take a wound, so reduce your stamina by 2.
Fine, we can have lunch after this.
Okay, and now you're back in the tunnel.
Let's get out of here. Wow, I didn't expect Jeff Goldblum to be so strong. He doesn't give off that air about him, but my God, he
attacks with confidence though.
So I ran away like a little girl.
Yeah, and you took a wound.
Oh wow, yep, took a wound, so I'm down 10 stamina. Oh wow.
Thanks for the bits, guys. Just remember, if you want to donate to give Cabbage an extra life, you can do. The bits won't go towards it, it's just donations. That
was a bad situation to be in.
That was a terrible situation, but you got to see a Jeff Goldblum fly. So you've escaped. You're going to turn to 267. 267.
We're going to take a little break. We're going to have some dinner.
Have some noms.
Have some dinner. Can I have double dinner? Is
yeah,
that
you
allowed?
can have as many as you want.
Okay.
Yeah, as many as you want.
We're having a right meal
Snack
here.
fest.
So we're going back up to 18 stamina, and I'm eating 2 of my rations. God, that made me hungry. I don't know why, but staring at Jeff Goldblum's face just makes me hungry. So I had to have double lunch.
Face.
There we go. There we go. It is a good face.
I did say 267, didn't I? 267. The tunnel ends shortly at a junction. Looking left and right, you see a narrow passage disappearing in the dim distance. You can either head west or you can head east.
I'm gonna head east because I've already drawn that passage on my map.
You're gonna head east. 68. Oh, thank you very much for the cheer. 68. You walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep, dark pit. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Need to read the T's and C's of the wish? Yeah, exactly. Cool. Oh, actually, I should pause. We should pause here. Just a second. 2438. 2438. Page 68. Because you've beat that fly. So this is now a save point.
Beat the fly.
Beat the fly. Well, you've passed the fly.
I ran away. I took tail and I ran away. I didn't beat him. It just
You've
I legged
passed the
it.
fly. You've passed
Ah,
it.
the northern way. I just legged it.
You weren't missing anything apart from a save point after Jeff Goldblum. I know, I'm so bad with these save points. So your skill is still 4, yes?
Yeah.
And your luck is your luck will actually be 7 now because you had to
Yeah.
you had to test that. Your luck will be 7. Cool. Okay, let's start the timer again. You walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep, dark pit. The passage continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could probably jump over it, but you're not sure. There's a rope hanging down from the ceiling over the centre of the pit. Do you want to throw your shield over the pit and jump after it? Jump over the pit carrying all of your possessions, or reach for the rope with your sword to enable you to swing across the pit.
I'm going to throw my shield and then just jump.
Throw your shield over the pit and jump after it. 271. Just as you are about to release the shield and throw it over the pit, it slips from your fingers and rolls away. You're unable to catch it before it falls over the edge of the pit, clattering down its sides to the bottom. The loss of your shield reduces your fighting ability. Reduce your skill by 1.
I forgot my skill was 4 when I threw the shield. So I'm not very good at throwing things.
No, and now you've lost your shield, so your skill is now 3. You've got to lose a skill
and
point.
I didn't use the shield anyway, so
Cursing your own clumsiness, you step forward, leap across the pit, and land safely on the other side, minus the shield.
At least I managed that part.
At least you've managed that. You waste no time, but head off east. Turn to 237. But you did make the landing. You got the landing.
Look, that's the gymnastic camp for.
Did you finish with a hey?
Yeah, I did like a nice stand.
Nice
like,
little roll and a stand.
Finished it perfectly at the end. And
so
then
he's gonna try the rest with 3 skill. Yeah.
There was a goblin at the side of the pit, and he held up a scoreboard that said like 9, afterwards.
The tunnel makes a sudden left turn and continues north as far as you can see. You soon arrive at a closed wooden door in the left-hand wall. Do you want to open the door or keep going north?
Sure, open the door.
Open the door. Number 12. Gonna open the door. Is opening the door, folks? Open the door.
Opening every door now. It's like me playing every game. I'm gonna open every door that I see.
You're like, it can't get much worse. I've got 3 skill.
Yeah, 3 skill. I'm hungry. I can pay people with gold. Like, if there's a goblin that tries to fight me, I can just try and pay him off this time.
Please take the gold. Or my ring. Take my ring. Even better.
Yeah, I've got a magic gold ring. Surely that would come in handy in a bad situation.
You'd think so. The door opens into a large candle-lit room filled with the most extraordinarily lifelike statues of knights and warriors. A white-haired old man, dressed in tattered rags, suddenly jumps out from behind one of the statues and starts to giggle. Though he looks like a fool, the sparkle in his eyes makes you think there's more to him than appears. In his high-pitched voice he says, "Oh, good! Another stone for my garden. I'm glad you've come to join your friends. Now I'm a fair man, and so I'll ask you a question. If you answer correctly, I'll let you go free. But if you answer wrong, I'll turn you to stone." He starts to chuckle again, obviously pleased with your revival. Do you want to wait for his question, attack him with your sword, or make a run for the door?
Making a run. We'll just wait for his question. We'll hear this. He's obviously very lonely. So we're going to hear him out. He's living in Deathtrap Dungeon with a load of stone statues, so... We're just gonna hear him out.
Wait for his question. Turn to 382. And if you pass this one, this will be another checkpoint here as well. The old man points at one of his statues. You recognise it immediately. It's the knight who started the Trial of Champions. The agonised look on his face locked in stone for eternity. The old man smiles, saying, "This man weighs 100 pounds, plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?" What will you answer? 100 pounds, 150 pounds, or 200 pounds?
So he weighs his weight plus half his weight.
This man weighs 100 pounds plus
So it's
half his
100
weight.
It's 150.
Confident?
No. But we're doing it.
150 pounds. Turn to 227.
Better not ask another question.
Still smiling. The old man looks at you.
Come on, turn me to stone. Come on, I'm ready.
Wrong!
I'm ready for it.
He says quietly, turn to 85.
The old man says that.
Turn to 85. Before you're able to do anything else, the old man mumbles a few strange words into the air. You feel your muscles tighten and your skin go taut. You start to panic, but there's nothing else you can do to stop the petrification of your body. Your adventure ends here.
Surely this would be a good time for like a magical golden ring.
Too late.
Okay, so we go back to Jeff Goldblum again.
Cabbage got stoned. Yeah, Cabbage got stoned.
Oh, wow.
So you made it to 30 minutes and 26. Now remember, guys, this is going to be his last life now. I've got to give you the sad trombone.
I feel like that noise follows me around my life. playing in the background.
So he currently does not have a bonus life. So this will be his last life. Turned to stone. Turned to stone. So you're going back to the Jeff Goldblum fly.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go all the way back to the stone statue, or you could go all the way back to the start if you want to. So if you start at the Jeff Goldblum, I believe it was 267. Let me have a little look for you. 267. Yes. If you start there, you'll start with 4 skill, 7 luck, and whatever possessions you had at that point.
Which is everything. Yeah, let's go after the Jeff Goldblum fly.
Jeff Goldblum fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. I'm far enough along. Okay. But I still have my shield because I didn't foolishly throw it into that pit yet.
No. So let me just adjust something. So we've got to go back to 2438. 2438. 2438. Let me see if this timer will play nice with me today. 2438. You could always go back to the start and avoid the -4 skill. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, but that seems like such a hassle.
Oh no, we don't want to resume. Stop.
I want to try and get out.
Reset.
I feel like I wouldn't say we're making progress.
We don't want to do 24 hours 38 either. So.
But if I redo this again on a different day in the coming months, I've got such a good map. I've got such a good map.
You can do this as many times as you want. Like all of the adventurers who come on, they're more than welcome back.
I've got such a detailed map now.
Oh,
wait,
good.
where was Angry Stone Man? Okay, I will need to make a note about him.
Make a note about him.
Okay, yeah, I'm even gonna write a little note next to his room.
No worries. Okay, when you are ready, let me know and I'll start the timer.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
He's ready, everybody. Let's
I'm
go.
ready. I'm ready to do this.
The tunnel ends shortly at a junction. Looking left and right, you can see a narrow passage disappearing in the dim distance. If you wish to head west, you can, or you can go east.
So we'll go west this time because I went east
You're gonna go west.
last
He's
time.
gonna go west,
Yeah.
everybody. 352. 352. Does everyone remember what this is? 352? Oh, Pumpkin Panda, thank you for the host, my darling. So remember, everybody, this is Cabbage's last life. So if he dies, this is it.
Have I picked the wrong corridor already?
Who knows?
Okay, let's go for it.
Who knows? But Shibby keeps making the oohs like she's got some insider information.
Ooh.
Ahead, you sight.
Speak, spirit.
Let me see if I can find
Speak
the
unto me.
I was hoping I might find the right sounds for this, but I don't think that I have found the right sounds for this particular bit. So I'll leave it. Ahead, you hear the sound of rocks being ground and crushed.
Lovely. Baron, is that you?
Hello.
Baron. Like really hopeful that it's him. Like pretending to be a troll. Just like clanking stones together.
It's just coming to say hi.
Oh, you got me with that one, Baron.
Oh, hello. If you could just show me the way out, please, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's just over there.
It's just through this hole. The noise grows louder, and suddenly you realise that the wall to your right is starting to collapse. Terrified, you watch as a large, hideous, worm-like creature with a gaping mouth and extraordinarily powerful mandibles slithers through a hole in the wall. Its great jaws continue to crunch the rocks as it turns its head slowly from side to side, feeling the cool air in the tunnel. It appears to be totally blind, but seems to know of your presence, perhaps sensing the heat of your body. It starts to slither toward you with its mandibles wide apart to attack. You can either fight the rock grub or run back to the junction and head east.
I'm gonna run away.
Run away! So
Yep,
you're gonna run back to the junction.
I ran away from Jeff Goldblum. I've ran away from a worm.
That's fine.
This is gonna be my story of.
I mean,
all
you've
the
only
things
got
from.
4 skills. You might run right to the exit. You just never know.
I might be a blind worm that can't see me, but I've only got 4 skill.
Yes.
So
you're gonna go back to the junction and head east. Number 68.
Yeah.
Number 68. You walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep, dark pit. The passage continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could probably jump over the pit, but you're not sure. There's a rope hanging down from the ceiling over the centre of the pit. Do you want to throw your shield over the pit and jump after it? Jump over the pit carrying all of your possessions, or reach for the rope with your sword to enable you to swing across the pit. I think Shibby's trying to make contact again. Can't tell if she's being spoopy or if she's...
just being a ghost is good. Well, I know if I throw the shield, I make it over.
But you lose the shield.
I don't trust. Yeah, I don't, and I lose 1 skill as well. Wait, I've got a potion of skill.
You have.
I should have used that.
You
okay, we're gonna throw the shield. We're gonna throw the shield.
Are you gonna throw the shield right now, or are you gonna have your potion of skill?
No, we're gonna throw it, and then we'll have it after we've done the jump.
Okay, so you're gonna throw your shield over the pit and jump after it, carrying. There you go. So 271. 271. 271. You've been excited to see it live, Panda? Oh, good. What did I say? 271. 271. Just as you're about to release the shield and throw it over the pit, it slips from your fingers and rolls away. You're unable to catch it before it falls over the edge of the pit, clattering down its sides to the bottom.
Clumsy, man.
The loss of your shield reduces your fighting ability. Lose 1 skill point. Cursing your own clumsiness, you step forward, leaping across the pit and land safely on the other side. You waste no time and head off east. Turn to 237.
Okay, now I'm gonna have my potion of skill.
Yep.
Which increases it by, or how much?
Up to your initial.
All of it. Okay,
yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So you go all the way back up.
Should have used this a long time ago. There we go.
So thirsty. You're gonna have your potion. There you go. Tunnel makes a sudden left turn. So your skill's now gone back up, so that's good. Tunnel makes a sudden left turn and continues north for as far as you can see. You arrive at a closed wooden door in the left-hand wall. Do you want to open the door or go north?
I wonder what could be in this room. I think I'm just gonna keep going past it. I'm gonna.
Bye, see ya.
So I'm gonna walk past this room, but I'm gonna like flip at the bird as I walk past the door and just like keep walking.
You go for it. You know what's in
I wish
there.
I could see. I wish you could see what I wrote on my map about him.
Why don't you go in and show him?
No, I'm going and show him my map. I'm not going in to show him my map. He can see it. He can get it. Download it.
Okay.
You can download it later.
So you're going to continue north 100. I believe that this is the furthest that anyone's got. Number 100. Let's see. I think everyone has pretty much died by this point.
And make it past. We just get past that room. We're in a new territory. Taking up a lot of my map space writing about that guy though.
Tiny and I died in the room on our last life. Oh, so actually Tiny Little Grim died in front of a mirror last time. So this is the furthest that anyone's got, I think.
Okay.
This is uncharted territory now. Only a few meters further down the passage, you see another closed door in the left-hand wall. The letter X is scratched into its centre panel. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently but hear nothing. You can either open the door or keep walking north.
Where's the door on the left?
It's in the left-hand wall. Yeah. Eyesight, welcome in. So there's a door on the left with a letter X scratched into its panel. You put your ear to the door but hear nothing. You can open the door or continue north.
Ah, this is a risky choice.
Mm.
It's all fun and games till you're on to the last life.
This is the last life, guys. If we reach the donation goal of £50, I'll give him a bonus life, but so far we have not reached that. So this is it. If he dies now, that's it.
Come on.
It's the furthest anyone's got, so no pressure.
No pressure at all.
No pressure!
It's one door. We're gonna go in the door.
Open the door, 87.
Because that worked so well last time.
A ghost cannot be reached at this time.
This worked so well the last time I opened the door.
87. Just as the door opens into a large room, turn to 381.
It's full of stone statues, and that same dude is standing in here.
What are you doing here?
He's
What?
like, welcome back.
What? You thought you got rid of me? Not a
He's
chance.
there standing next to Jeff Goldblum Fly and a giant worm. They're all just in the room now.
Oh, okay. You look around the room and see nothing of interest apart from an alcove in the west wall and a stone chair in the middle of the room. So yeah, really nothing of interest.
Okay.
Sitting in the chair is a skeleton. Is a skeleton of an armed warrior, possibly a contestant from years gone by. The skeletal fingers of its right hand are gripped around a piece of parchment. You can take the parchment if you wish, or you can walk over to the alcove. So it looks like this.
Yeah, sure, take the cursed parchment.
Take the cursed parchment?
Yeah, because I'm just assuming at this point now.
It's the
We've
staff
got to that
break
stage
room.
of the game.
Okay, so you are going to take the cursed parchment. 331.
Can we stop? Let's stop calling it cursed before we confirm that it is.
331.
It says you die and then you die. That's what the
Probably.
parchment says.
Touching the parchment has precisely the effect you had feared. The skeleton lurches forward and rises from its chair in a series of jerky movements, raising its sword to strike you. Lunging sideways, you draw your sword to defend yourself. You now face a skeleton warrior.
Okay, we'll fight it. We'll fight it. As long as I can fight it and it doesn't straight up kill me.
It has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 6.
Oh, wow. It's a lot of skill.
Stamina of 6.
I'm glad I used the potion.
If you defeat the warrior, we'll hit another save point.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's roll!
Bad. 14.
I got a 19.
Oh,
so
no.
you reduce your stamina by 2.
Okay.
Let's roll.
I need way better rolls. Better. Maths. 17.
I got a 20.
Oh, stop it!
Sorry! Not sorry.
Okay, 2 down again.
Yeah,
That's
2
fine.
down again.
Shouldn't have messed with a skeletal parchment.
Nah.
Oh, that's a good one. 11, 20.
I got a 15. So you
Okay,
reduce the
good.
stamina of
it.
the skeleton to 4.
I needed that.
So you only need 2 hits and it's dead.
Come on, good roll. Oh, 12. Oh, thank God. 22. No, 21. Natural
what did
12.
I get? I got a 15. So you hit the skeleton.
So nearly
dead.
time I'm getting double 6s. Come on, one more. He's a skeleton. He's got no muscle mass. He can't hit that hard.
No. Yeah,
Unless it's
Almonia,
magic.
he took a potion of skill, so he got all of his skill back.
19.
8, 9, 10, 11. I got 17. So that skeleton drops to the floor in a clattering of bones. It was 33. Oh gosh, please. It was 33.55. 33.55 was the save point there. So if you want to draw a line under there now, so everything above that line is safe. What is your skill and luck, please?
My skill is 9 and my luck is 7.
Excellent. Okay, let's continue. So you win. Let's turn to 71.
I'm gonna have a quick spot of lunch after
Yeah,
that. After
no
every,
worries.
you know what I'm liking as an adventurer.
Just makes you
every
so
battle,
hungry.
Every battle, yeah, I'm so starving afterwards. I've just gotta have a little like snack, just like a little packet of crisps afterwards.
Okay,
Take provisions down.
Let's continue. Once again, you reach for the parchment, only this time it is lying amidst a pile of broken bones. Unfolding it, you see a map of a room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme, which reads, "Should you meet the manticore, of its tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes, flying through the air."
Shame I don't have a shield.
Shame you don't have a shield.
Shame that.
Shame that. You fold up the piece of parchment, put it in your backpack, repeating the rhyme over and over and over to yourself.
And cursing myself for dropping my shield down a hole.
Yeah. Now you walk across to the alcove, turn to 128. 128. If only you had a shield. I don't know if there's anywhere else to get one.
No shops around here.
No shops around here.
No shield shops. Just like
no shield shops.
Sitting around.
At the back of the alcove are some steps leading down into a cellar. Cobwebs brush your face as you descend. The cellar ceiling is quite low and the floor is strewn with rubbish and debris. In the middle of the wall opposite, there's an archway which leads into another crystal-lit tunnel. There are large mushrooms growing on the rubbish to your right. If you wish to, you can step through the archway, or you can stop and eat some of these mushrooms growing on the rubbish.
That seems really next to eat them. Right,
That's disgusting.
Just for the sake of pure fun, I'm gonna eat the mushrooms growing on the bin.
Oh, you're joking me!
I'm gonna eat the bin mushrooms.
I don't know what happens here, but if
you
you die,
do you know what the worst thing is?
if you die, this is it. You've
You know
just
what
had
the worst thing
lunch. How can you be eating up these mushrooms?
I've just had dinner, but they're so tempting. I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat some of them.
Bin mushrooms.
Exactly. Go on. Why is there like a wheelie bin down here? So,
it just says
yeah,
it's on the rubbish. On the rubbish to your right. Why is there just
rubbish?
loose?
What rubbish? Just bin bags.
Dungeon rubbish.
Hanging around. You know. Okay. I'm gonna eat the bin mushrooms.
The Lost Wizard of Oz adventurer. If only I had a shield. The thing is, he did have a shield. He threw it away. You want to stop and eat the mushrooms. Turn to 233. 233.
Oh, this is such a bad decision.
Are we all enjoying it so far, guys? This is great. You're doing so well. I'm loving this.
I was till I started eating the mushrooms off the bins.
Oh, God damn it! Cabbage!
Am I alive? Am I dead? Should I have not eaten the bin mushrooms?
You break off a large piece of the mushroom and bite into it eagerly.
Why eagerly?
Bin mushrooms.
Bin mushroom. Delicious.
Immediately, your stomach feels bloated,
Well,
and you
obviously.
can even see it beginning to bulge below your belt. Your whole body starts to expand, bursting out of your clothes with a loud ripping sound. You grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and soon your face is pressed up against the ceiling. The mushrooms you've eaten are much sought after by wizards for their growth potions. But to you, they spell doom. You are too large to ever leave the cellar, and your adventure ends here.
I'm just gonna update my map. There we go. For next time. Wow. What? So, moral of the story is, if you see mushrooms growing off the side of a bin, don't eat them.
Oh, I feel a bit sick, to be honest.
Okay.
Bin
Wow.
mushrooms.
So, okay, yeah, the next adventure is not going to be able to get in there because I'll be blocking the way because I ate the mushrooms.
Well, I think
In my last,
you've got a week. You've got a week to kind of deflate and die.
In my last dying breath, I wrote a note out saying the mushrooms are delicious and put it on the floor.
Guess who's still top of the leaderboard? Yes, Chibi, we know it's you. So you survived. Your longest survival time was 39 minutes and 47 seconds.
We were close. Okay,
Very close.
I've got a definite strategy for the future. Don't eat bin mushrooms.
No, especially after you've just had your lunch.
Yeah, I just like just a minute before, just like literally a second before that, I just had dinner. But you know, sometimes like the fresh ingredients are the best. Unfortunately, this time it didn't happen.
I mean, what did they smell like though? Did they smell tasty?
No.
No.
They smelled disgusting,
Why
and
did
they
you
felt
eat
like,
them?
and they felt slimy because I'd picked it by that point. They're like slimy, and they smelled like old bins. You know, like bins outside of a pub, though. Not like nice household bins.
Pub bin's the worst.
They smell of old alcohol.
They do.
That's
I
why
hate
I
that
want-
smell of like that stale alcohol smell. It's gross.
I call it the smell of parties past. Just like the ghost of parties that have already been.
That is a good one. It's 39:47. That's Cabbage's highest time, and Shibi's highest time was 42 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh, if I just didn't eat those mushrooms.
If only you hadn't eaten the mushrooms.
If I just didn't eat the mushrooms, then I
just
would
didn't eat the mushrooms.
Oh, but they were delicious though. Like the aftertaste was amazing. The initial taste on the palate wasn't very nice, but like you got a very nice aftertaste.
And the
from them.
swelling. The swelling sounded
The
painful.
swelling, that's just something you've got to put up with them if you want the taste of those mushrooms. You've got to put up with the swelling afterwards.
Do you think you'll still be there in a week, like all swollen and disgusting?
I think they're just gonna find. Well, no, because technically my bones didn't swell. It was just like because it was like said growth properties.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna find a giant bone.
A
Like
giant bone.
Skull. Yeah,
wow.
a skull.
Just
just
one
there.
giant bone.
Wow, this was.
Do you want to go through Deathtrap Dungeon? Yeah, slide into my DMs and apply to be an adventurer. Thanks, Chibi.
Just don't eat the mushrooms.
Just don't eat the mushrooms. Well, Cabbage, you've been an amazing
That was
adventurer.
That was so much fun, but I'm actually gonna redraw this map out so it makes more sense to me.
You go for it.
I feel like
it's possibly time to say goodbye. Any final words?
Yeah. Don't eat bin mushrooms.
Don't eat bin
That's
mushrooms.
it. It's my final words. Don't eat mushrooms on the bin.
He was very entertaining. Yes, we definitely need
Thanks,
more people
Chibi.
like Cabbage. I need to keep redrawing my map, but I keep forgetting. No worries. Yes, I currently don't have any adventurer lined up for next week. So if you're interested in going through my dungeons, even if you've never done this sort of thing before, if you're available around this time next week, then drop into my DMs. But I think for now, it's time to say goodbye to Cabbage.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Thanks
Cabbage.
for having me.
Feel
It's
free
been amazing.
feel free to leave the Discord call, or you can stay in there. Just make sure
I
you
need to
mute
figure out
yourself.
which button to. I just need to figure out. There's a button.
There
Bye
you
bye.
go.
Thanks for
Bye,
having me. It's been great.
Cabbage. It's been great. There he goes. Goodbye, Cabbage. He was really good. I want to be an adventurer too, but I'm not sure anymore. I'm not great at conversation and don't want to be annoying or boring. You could give it a go though, like Panda. I don't mind if you want to come on. That's absolutely fine. So unfortunately, we didn't hit the donation goal, which means we didn't get to give him an extra life. Would have been really fun to keep him on. But yeah, he's great. He's a brilliant streamer. He does all sorts of things. So yeah, give him a follow, go and have a little look. And even if you just follow him, just to hear his accent, that would be fine by me. But yeah, it was really, really good. Let's give some claps. Get some claps in chat for Cabbage. Do some claps. I'll give him a clap as well. Clappity clap clap. Yay, claps for Cabbage. There we go. So unfortunately, he did not knock Chibi. He didn't knock Chibi off the top of the leaderboard. Applause to Cabbage. Kind of died ironically because he was gassy. He just got gas. So yeah, that's it. Thank you to Cabbage for being my guest today. Thank you to everyone, all the amazing people in chat. Thank you. I have seen the bits coming through. So thank you for those. Hey Corpsey, Justice Pirate, thank you my darlings. So yeah, if anyone does want to have a go, I mean we can kind of, oh yeah, Corpsey should do it. I assume Corpsey's at work though. But if anybody does want to have a go, if anyone is free, I can kind of move the time slightly. Like if people need to do it slightly later or slightly earlier, I could amend the time slightly for you, but generally I try to keep it between kind of 2 and 5 on a Friday here, my time, UK time. So yeah. By the way, hi all channel peeps. Hi Sight. I'm glad you're here lurking and listening. Yeah, me too. Thank you everybody for popping in. I'm really glad that people are coming in because I've put a lot of work into this, and I know that everyone usually comes to see Twitch things, and obviously this is very different. So yeah, thank you. But I'm hoping that everyone's enjoying it. I have holidays happening late October, November. Yes! Oh my god, Corpsey! Yes, I'd love to have you on. Yes, I'd love to have you on. That would be brilliant. That would be amazing. Thank you, Chibi, as well, for modding. Panda, I did see your things about modding the bits and doodahs and adding those to the block list as well, so thank you for that. You love the variety. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'll be there by your side with my trusty map. Chibi can be counted on. Justice, Corpsey, sight for sore eyes. Sight for spore eyes. Mushroom pen. Mushroom pen. Cool. So yeah, my Deathtrap Dungeon has claimed another adventurer. No one's made it out yet, but that is the furthest that anyone's made it. So Cabbage should be really proud of himself. Yes, so if you'd like to experience my traps and tunnels for yourself, if you'd like to have a go at Deathtrap Dungeon, even if you've never done anything like this before, I'll talk you all through it before we... It's fine, I enjoyed the mushroom joke. He got 2 rooms further than I did. Yeah, 2 rooms. 2 rooms. But he's played it before, he's done this before, so he says. Cabbage was a fun guy. Ba-dum-tsh. I don't have that. I don't have like a little... I wish I had a sound effect for that. Have I got one? Have I got a little... I don't think I have. Oh, come on. Oh, I wish that there had been a... There must be. Come on, come on, come on. I don't have a ba-dum-tsh on my sound effects list, unfortunately. Unfortunately. The pun was unintentional. Rim shot. Yes, he needs to go back to adventuring school. I think the adventuring school did serve him really well. So maybe if you are thinking of applying to be an adventurer, maybe take a few adventuring classes before you head in. Yeah, mushroom jokes are the best. So my darlings, without further ado, I think that's it from me. Thanks to Sirenscape for the music as well. So all of the music and sound effects are by Sirenscape. Which are awesome, and obviously the book is by Ian Livingston. If you really enjoyed it and you want to buy the book, go ahead and buy the book. I haven't got any links or anything like that, but I highly recommend it. You loved the stream a lot. Thanks, Chibi. Thanks. And you did so well as an adventurer. You are more than welcome back. Have a good day working tomorrow. Thank you. Yes, I will. I'm very much looking forward to going back to work. But yeah, anyone who's interested in being an adventurer, even if you've just got the slightest curiosity, then get in touch. But yeah, that's it from me this week. And I'll see you again next Friday, hopefully with a new adventurer who will go through Deathtrap Dungeon. I don't have anyone to raid. I've not even really looked for anyone to raid. So I think actually I might just end it, if that's okay with you guys. I'm just going to end, and you can all go your separate ways and do whatever you want. I could go quickly find it on Amazon and post a link for you. I'm pretty sure that people are confident in buying their own books wherever they prefer to buy books. You walk into a wall, you can do that as well, without any direction. But yeah, thank you to Cabbage, who was an amazing adventurer, and hopefully I'll be able to come back next Friday with another adventurer. I've waffled on, as always. Should set up an affiliate link. Yeah, I should do, shouldn't I? Thanks for the stream. Oh, no worries, Panda. I'll have a little look at your response as well. I've got to say as well, everyone who is an adventurer, I will send you a certificate at the end. So when all of this is done, I do send everyone a certificate with their time on. I do add them to a leaderboard. Shibi is still top of the leaderboard, amazingly. And if anyone does make it out of the Deathtrap Dungeon, I will send them a physical copy of the book as like a prize. So yes, it's worth it. It's worth entering just for the fun. But yeah, that's it from me. I am gonna head off and let you do your thing. So off we pop. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll catch you all soon. I think I will set up an affiliate link. That's a really good idea. So yes, adios amigos. I'll catch you all soon. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.